大家好，我们现在看一下 HSK4 第三课的第三个文章 Lesson 3 Text 3 In this text 小林和王静他们聊王静的工作情况situation or the status 工作情况 work situation or status of her work。So we understand 小林和王静是同学。王静 I like this name. 静 is quietness. And that's her name, Quietness Wang. I mean, I would say a few decades ago, this would be a very popular name for Chinese girls. We expect them to be quiet. A bit of a sexist, really. Girls should be quiet. I mean, everybody should be quiet, really. I think we should name that to a lot of Chinese people, not just Chinese people, but people. People are too noisy now. We have 小林 saying, 王静好久不见了。好久不见 long time no see. 好 is not good, but very, quite long not see. 大学毕业后 this is a time phrase. 大学毕业 graduate from big study, so university or college. 就 just 没联系了。没有联系，没有 contact。你现在在哪儿工作呢？ He's being very polite. He's using 呢 to show a bit extra care, okay, or politeness. 在哪儿工作呢？ And obviously they're not very close. They didn't contact each other at all after the graduation. 王静说，我一毕业就去上海当律师了。一 and 就 once then. Once I graduated, then I went to 上海去做什么？当律师。当 can be used before a job title to mean that I am this. I work like this. 当老师，当律师 sort of a the meaning of 当 is sort of a perform as, okay, or become. 律师，律法律，师 master, a master of law 法律 is a lawyer. 小林说你对现在的工作 the present job 一定 must be 一定非常满意吧 If you haven't seen her for such a long time and I don't know where Xiaolin gets this. You must be very happy with your job. I haven't seen you for such a long time. Where have you been? Oh, you are a lawyer. You must be very happy with your job. I don't know, a bit too assertive, 一定非常满意吧 Very satisfied. Okay, the 吧 is a suggestion, so it can be a guess. You must be quite happy, quite satisfied with 你的现在的工作。And there's a 对 here, towards 现在的工作 Then you put an attitude after that. Luckily, Xiaolin is correct. Wang Jing is happy with what she's doing right now. And so she goes, 我很喜欢现在的工作。因为我学的就是法律专业。I really like what I do right now because that's what I learned. That's what I studied. 学的法律专业，专业 is a major. 法律专业。我学的就是 a little emphasize there because what I learned, because law major was exactly what I learned. That's why I like what I do as a lawyer. And then it goes a little bit strange. 而且 also 同事们 colleagues 都很喜欢我。Also the colleagues all like me very much. Bit strange, okay? You don't really talk like that to a person that you haven't seen for such a long time after graduation. Oh, they all like me very much. And also, 收入也不错. Also, it pays quite well. I don't like Wang Jing. I don't like her. She's a bit strange. She's a bit like a little bit full of herself. Would you say so? 收入 is a salary, income. Yeah, not so bad. Speech. I would deduct two things from this speech. A, Wang Jing is a bit full of herself. And also, even though they graduated for a long time, they haven't seen each other for a long time after graduation, then they must be really, really close. In China, classmates can be quite close with each other. So when they're having a conversation, they can be quite personal, right? Anyway, now Xiaolin saying, 星期天咱们同学聚会，我们和咱们 pretty much the same thing. 咱们 is actually close. 咱们 sounds more colloquial, more that they have a closer relationship actually. 同学聚会 get together, having a party. 你能来参加吗？ Can you come and participate? 参加聚会。王静说能来very brief. 能来 I can come, sure can. 虽然这次来北京 even though this time come to Beijing. Okay? 这次来北京 this time come to Beijing. 时间安排得很紧张。时间 time 安排 is a good word, means to arrange. Actually, 安排 becomes a catchphrase among a lot of Chinese young people. Means, yeah, that's sure for sure. It's being arranged. It's settled. 安排得很紧张 very nervous. So time arranged very nervous. That doesn't seem to make sense. But 紧张 doesn't just mean nervous, but also means tight. The schedule is very tight. But you cannot use 紧张 to describe a person. When you use 紧张 to describe a person, it becomes nervous. Right? If a schedule is very nervous, so it's a tight schedule. Lots full of events, full of arrangements, things to do. Anyway, 时间安排得很紧张，但我一定 I must 借这次机会 to borrow, to lend this opportunity. Right? You in Chinese, that means to take this opportunity to do something. I will take advantage of this opportunity. So 借 is not borrow or lend anymore in this context. I will take this opportunity 去 to go 跟大家见见面 to see each other, to have a meeting with 大家 big family, which means everybody. And now I'm going to read through so you can have a better understanding of the pronunciation. So 小林 goes, 王静，好久不见了。大学毕业后就没联系了。你现在在哪儿工作呢？王静说，我一毕业就去上海当律师了。小林说，你对现在的工作一定非常满意吧？王静说，我很喜欢现在的工作，因为我学的就是法律专业，而且同事们都很喜欢我。另外，收入也不错。小林说， 星期天咱们同学聚会，你能来参加吗？汪静说：能来，虽然这次来北京，时间安排得很紧张，但我一定借这次机会去跟大家见见面。Okay, so that's all for text number 3. Hope you learned something. I see you next time. 再见。